all around, this must just feel like such a good win. Not only are you back in the win column, but the way it happened, the adversity with the penalties throughout that game. I mean,
Yeah,
how do you sort of?
it was definitely a big relief when we scored that empty net goal. I think we worked really hard for that win, and that would have been definitely a tough one if we somehow lost that game. But I think we just battled as hard as we can and came back twice, and that's definitely a character win. And yeah, we got the bounces this time, and I think we just got to keep going like that. And obviously, though, I think it was a hectic game. I think we got to clean up some penalties. If you do that every night, it's going to be tough to win. But it definitely feels really good, that win, even if it happened like that too. So definitely a good win for us.
What did you like about the character of, a goal being taken away, continuing to pursue it? It's like, it almost felt like there was literally no give up, and that belief that we had seen in the past was really there for you guys.
Yeah, I think we talked about that. The shift after a goal matters. We can't let our head sink and just feel sorry about ourselves or point fingers. What happened? It's lots of hockey left. They try their best too, so they score a goal. The next shift matters, and you could see the first goal. After the first goal, the line that went out there. That shift matters, and they were going hard, played simple, and brought right back the momentum to us. So that's important, and we gotta keep learning.
Playing with Mikey on your goal there, how do you sort of see that play develop? Mikey getting you in the neutral zone there.
Yeah, I saw kind of that I have a lot of speed, and I wanted that puck, and yeah, you gave it to me, and I was pretty sure I can go outside there, and still bobbled it a little bit, I think, but then just decided to shoot the puck, and yeah, if you shoot the puck, good things happen.
I was gonna say that's what we talked about, you and I, this morning. Just shoot the puck and let's hope something happens. I mean, this game has to be a prime example for you guys to remember that you can do that.
Yeah, get bodies in front of the net, shoot pucks, bounces on our stick, make plays. That's all we're trying to do. And tonight, yeah, we did that, and yeah, it just feels good to get those 2 points.
I know you're a major competitor, but when you have a game like that where there are so many power plays, penalties, even strikes minutes, you're a guy who plays in all those situations. What is that like for you, carrying that load? And someone like Damon too, over 30 minutes.
I got to check. I think that was definitely one
23.
of the. I played 23. Yeah, so it's definitely up there. The longest I ever played in a game. It was definitely a grind for me as well. But hey, I just if I'm ready, I want to just go out there and help the team win in any situation. And I think I was able to do that tonight, and hopefully I can bring that every game.
I know we've talked about it a lot, but just having the dads there, delivering that for them. I was able to see them from where I was sitting. They were so pumped. I mean,
yeah, there was definitely a little extra motivation in here, especially after the loss we had in Boston. And yeah, they were definitely a big part. I think everybody wanted to give something back to their dads or the mentors that are here. So I would say everybody agrees here that win was for them.
Did you feel that your goal in particular was one of those goals that you had been scoring as a team in the last few months, about almost that dagger goal where you strike right back? Did that feel familiar in a sense?
Yeah, but I feel more Doggy's goal was those kind of goals we got to get back more into. Bounces on our stick, make a play, empty net goal. So that was a really nice play from Seeks and then merge there over the Doggy. Those are go to the net. You'll if you work enough or if you work hard, you'll get those bounces, and that's what we did. And we got to focus on scoring more of those goals.
30 minutes for you tonight. Obviously, when you play on the power play, penalty kill, all those things, a game like this really adds up those minutes. First of all, how are you feeling?
Good, yeah, good. You don't even think about it when you play in those games. You just kind of similar to that. I think the Florida one you alluded to a few games ago, and you don't think, you just play. And after the game, when you're told how much you play or you see how much you play, it's like, okay, well, it seemed like that because of all the special teams and whatnot. So power play, penalty kill, it was it was a busy game for special teams, but I had a blast playing that game, and it was a lot of fun, and it's always good to come out on top.
And Julie, what can you say about the way the special teams really took control of this game for you guys? Power play, short-handed goals, and killing off a real decent power play on their side.
Yeah, they have a great power play. They got great players, and obviously Jack had a great goal. Really, really nice, snipe, as they say, as the kids say. But it was great. Special teams battle, we won it tonight, and that's ultimately what was the difference maker.
And just the way you guys were able to win this, knowing that what you guys had been through, and the way you're trying to get to, back in that win column, it was hard fought. You earned absolutely everything.
Yeah, we earned that one for sure. That's a good word to use tonight. We definitely earned it. We worked our butts off tonight and played hard, did the right things in the game, and they're a really good team. They got a lot of high-end offensive skill, and we were able to score at the right times we need to, which we haven't really been doing recently. Just scoring's been a little dried up, so it's nice to get a few goals tonight. And they say if you can score 3-4 goals a game, you should be able to win games in this league. So that's a huge win for us, and hopefully now we can go back home and play a New Year's Day game against Carolina and keep going.
What about the way responding to adversity in this game, whether it's the goal called back or power plays, penalty kills, and all that? What did you like about that mentality that really felt like you guys almost had that mentality from a few months ago in there?
Yeah, it's just the grind through it, just confidence, play, and there's nothing we can do to control what happens in the game. Referees making calls for us, against us, it doesn't matter what happens. You just got to play, and we have that's why you practice. That's why you have special teams units, and we got to be prepared for any moment that comes in the game. So, overall, I thought we did a really good job of being prepared for those situations, and again, we ultimately won that special teams battle, and we won majority of the battles we need to win in key moments to win the hockey game.
Now, I know your dad wasn't able to make it for all kinds of reasons, but you said before he was definitely watching this one.
Yeah, he was definitely watching. I mean, he watches
every
game for the most part, as do many of these families and friends and dads are here now. They're familiar with all of us from afar, and now they get to see us up close and kind of hang out with us and get to enjoy the swim with us and have a good one, fly back on the plane. My dad, unfortunately, had some plane issues. The tarmac in Regina, Saskatchewan, was a little bit frozen. Unfortunately, the planes don't have skates, so he couldn't get out of there. 2 days of trying and waiting. It was a grind for him. I feel bad he couldn't make it. He wants nothing more than to be here, but I'm sure he'll get to New Jersey here hopefully in the next month or so.
And last one, just the way a win like this can really help you guys. I mean, I know it's cliche to say, but it's one win at a time. But is it even better the way it came about because you really earned every inch of your ice?
Yeah, that's a good, like I said, the earn is a good word for sure. We definitely earned it. We played well. We did the right things, and these are games that we can look on and say, well, we got it done against a good veteran team who was all over us in key moments and power play, penalty kills. So, it's huge. It doesn't get any easier. It's hard hockey. The NHL is a good league, and as teams get in grooves and the rhythms of post-Christmas here and back into the swing of things, and we're almost halfway through our season now. So we're just looking to win every game by game, and that's obviously not going to happen. But we're going to try to keep going on some longer winning streaks, and that's how we get ahead and stay ahead.
You're going to say you don't want to have to kill off 9 foul plays against the Pittsburgh Penguins, but just what can you say about that gritty effort that you got from your team?
Yeah, real gritty effort. I thought the kill, especially at the line, denied the line a lot of times. I think if you can disrupt entries and get it down the ice 2 or 3 times, it kills off a lot. But I think even in the zone, some key blocks at key times. I thought our puck support and our pressure along the walls was good, and then we got the key saves when we needed them.
Not a perfect game, and that's fine because you got the win, but why was it important that this team able to put a win on the board, given what you had been through, playing well but nothing to show for it?
Yeah, well, I think it was a hard-fought game. Really pretty even 5-on-5. We saw them score. We came right back. But I think we didn't panic. Part of getting the kill was getting that shorthanded goal by Nico. Great shot. Taking advantage of a guy like Malkin that I think got caught out there a little bit long. There's a lot of different ways to win a game. You go through the year, you need to win games like this.
Well, we'll open it up to the media that is assembled here. We'll start with Amanda Stein.
When I asked Nico about his goal, he said that he feels that Dougie's goal was probably the most important because of the way it was scored, a type of goal that everyone kind of needs to contribute on right now. How did you sort of see Dougie's goal play out and the significance of that moment?
Yeah, well, again, we're talking about the small ice goals, getting our D involved. Part of our meeting before the game was we need a fourth guy. We need to be able to make those little 10-foot passes. The pass from Merce to Dougie was, took the goalie off the line. And goals like that, once we're inside the zone, we need to generate those opportunities.
In the past, we've talked about you know, wanting to see the best of Nico. You felt like you hadn't seen it maybe up until this year. Is a game like this, where he's playing 23 minutes out of necessity, one of those ones where that's the Nico Hischier that you know, we have and need?
Well, you know, I think there's always ups and downs. You know, we've seen great stretches by Nico. I thought tonight again was a game where even with Halla in the penalty box for the 4-minute minor, that we had to load up on him penalty killing wise. He gave us everything he had and scored a big goal. So it was a really good effort by our top guys. And I think that when you start winning hockey games, your top guys are the guys that kind of pull you through it.
How significant were those last 2 goals? I mean, you're trailing, and then you get 2 goals at the end of the second period, and then you take a 3-2 lead into the third. Just how significant
Well, they're big for us, obviously. You know, I think you look at the mistake we made at the end of the second period in the saves that Vanacek made for us. That would have wiped out, you know, a pretty good finish to the period. You know, disappointed with the way we executed on that play. But when you look at the couple of goals, you know, it was momentum shift for us, definitely. I think we could have had a bigger momentum shift, 5-on-3. Got to give their goalie credit for making a couple good saves. So there was, you know, different times, both teams. With that 4-minute minor that we took, could have been a momentum change, but thought our killers did a good job.
Sevy played more than 30 minutes today, more than 12 minutes on the penalty kill as well. What did you think about his all-around game today?
I thought overall, you know, got the job done. You know, when you break down the game, I think there's always plays. You need a guy to be predictable. You need him to make the right plays at the right time. I thought his desperation, a lot on the killing was good. I did feel there was a few times going back we could have done a better job breaking out. Maybe the fact that he's playing that amount of minutes, we didn't execute well enough. But you know, needs to be that guy that can make the easy play, make the predictable play, and when we're predictable and when we can read what our defensemen are doing, we're a better team breaking out.